What is the single easiest way to communicate your technology product's differentiation in the market and ensure that you outposition your competitors to position your product for sales success? That's what we're going to be covering off in this episode. Hello, I'm Michael Williamson, founder of TechGrowth Insights, where we believe penetrating insights drive growth for technology companies. I've spent over 25 years in senior leadership roles at major tech firms like O2, Vodafone, Staples, Equifax and Symantec, selling over $30 billion in tech products and services globally. Now I share that experience to help companies discover the customer market insights that enable strategic decisions and accelerate their growth. Join me as we explore the latest frameworks and stories about insights tech leaders can leverage to drive growth, build a winning brand and achieve long-term success in today's competitive landscape. Hello and welcome back, and thanks very much for coming and back to this video. So we're going to be talking about the competitor product comparison model, and specifically this is in relation to B2B technology marketing and how we can communicate product differentiation effectively. So but just before we get going, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the notification so you don't miss another episode. We really talk about B2B technology growth strategies here, so if you're interested in that, it's worth a follow. And if you like the video, just give me a thumbs up, give us a share, it really does help. So with that, let's talk about one of the most simplest things that you can ever possibly do to communicate value effectively, communicate product differentiation effectively. And that's basically the competitor product comparison chart, the model. And essentially what I've got here is, you can see I've got my company, I've got competitor A to E. And then what I really want to do is to make sure I'm communicating this in the way that customers can see that my product is delivering more value to them than my competitors, because we don't live in a vacuum where customers are just seeing your offer. They're evaluating your offer against all the other offers in the marketplace. So if we can help them to understand that our product is a better fit for them because it delivers more value, then they're automatically going to rate us higher. So that's what we're trying to do by communicating this in an easier way for customers. And this basically condenses a lot of information, a lot of words into just one simple chart that a decision maker can easily see and then look at, and then that's the first pass. They'll drill down more into your offer, but it's a key touch point. So essentially what we want to do here is these elements on the left hand side, they're features of your offer. So what we do want to do as much as we can, these things do need to matter to the customer. If we're just plucking things out of the air and they don't really matter to the customer, then they're going to look at this and say, well, yeah, that might be the case, but I'm not really interested in that. So what we want to do before we do this is go to this competitor value map. We haven't got enough time to do this today, but I've got a whole another video on using this competitive value map in basically understanding what your customers want in terms of the key service and product features and functions that they care about most, ranking those in a way that you can understand what they value most to least, and then you basically map your competitors on. So I'm assuming that you've already done that. If not, after this, go and watch the other video on competitive value mapping, and then this will bring this more into scope. So once you've done that, and then you understand what those key features and functions are of your product and your service offer, you want to list these down here. And you want to do as many as you can that you are number one at, or you're close to number one at. And then what you're going to do then is you're going to line up your competitors, and then you've got, obviously, because you're strong on all these points, you're going to tick all of these points, and here you can see customer service excellent, ease of return excellent, and then tick on the bottom one. Then you're going to list all your other competitors. Some like this, for let's say competitor B, they've got some good things in here, tick, 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 but other things they're not doing as well as our brand. Equally, for green manufacturing, you can see here that everyone apart from competitor C is doing a great job. That's okay. So you're going to have some elements in here whereby you have got some competition, and don't be afraid to show that. You want to be representative, not to mislead, but you're just shaping your message to the fit of the market. So with these dimensions on the left, competitors, your company evaluated against the other competitors. Now you've got a chart. Now you can put this in front of customers with some messaging around that to showcase why your product is better fit for them than all the other guys. And that's really as simple as it is. This will be one of the easiest things you've ever done if you don't have it already. If you do have it, just reevaluate it against the competitor value curve, the value map that I talked about earlier. If you don't have it, you want to have this plastered wherever your customers will go for information whenever they evaluate different players, to make sure you're getting across your differentiation in a concise way. This is also great for the sales team to use. They can put this through customers in presentations. If you're doing trade shows or digital media, customers will sit here, and this is a way to then influence that next stage of discussion. So hopefully you've really enjoyed the video. If you have, give me a like. It really does help. Give me a share, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much. All the best.